Hello guys, how are you doing today? I have a news, just an update to just gist you. It's a very interesting update. That this morning I was browsing through the internet and I saw an update regarding the Switzerland female national team against under 15 boys, and the game ended 7-1 in favor of the under 17, under 15 boys anyway. And this thing has been trending because a couple of years ago there had been issue regarding female and male football. Should the female football should be paid the same wage that the male football is being paid? And I did a little research. I went back to the last World Cup that was held in Qatar, and look at the revenue generated by the male World Cup. For the male generated over $7.5 billion in revenue for that World Cup. And whereas the last female World Cup was held in, I think, 2022 through 2023. Yeah, and the revenue generated for that competition was 570 something million dollars. So when you look at both in terms of revenue generated, you can see that you can see the clear difference between the male football and the female football. And I felt like the female football should not be compared to male football. And when we talk about the issue of the inequality when it comes to earnings, I think it's very clear because the male who went to Qatar 2022 got paid out of what they generated. I mean, and you see they generated over $7 billion. While the female generated how many? They generated over $500 million. So if you can see in terms of how the male football has really grown, not like the female football, and that aside. And I think for when we are talking about the female football and the male football, we should also look at something attribute of the football itself, the game of football. The game of football require a kind of is the game of football require energy. Does the female have the same energy a man has? When I'm talking about energy, we talk about the strength of a man to a woman. And I'm not trying to belittle any gender, but when we look at it in terms of scientifically, the difference in terms of speed. The difference is clear. So I believe that in terms of pay disparity or pay equality that people were talking about. I remember 2019, the likes of Megan Rapinoe, Carly Lloyd, and Alex Morgan of United States female national team. Where we're talking about this pay inequality. I think every footballer, whether female or male, should be paid according to what they generate, not because I'm a man or if I'm a woman. So we should be I just believe you should be paid based on what you generate, not based on certain kind of inequality that people, quality that people are pushing this day, because it's very clear what the female football brings to the table is different from what the male football brings to the table. You can even look at the English Premier League. You can see in terms of revenue generator, in terms of licensing, TV rights, it's quite clear. It's different. So nobody should compare that. And when I saw the result of that Switzerland national team losing to under 15 boys, I wasn't surprised because, like I say, the game of football requires strength, and you cannot compare. We know it. It is inbuilt. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think, and share, like, and comment.